Is the hair on anyone else's arm standing up? What the hell is going on? Talk like that from the people in charge makes the population highly paranoid and fearful about the future, and it should. In California, the governor has already announced the state will distribute medicine based on how people look.
Experts in safety, as well as experts looking at equity and looking at the distribution from a geriatric perspective, and looking at distributions, again, along the spectrum of making sure Black and brown communities disproportionately are benefited because of the impact they have felt disproportionately because of COVID-19.
So certain ethnicities will get the vaccine first because of their ethnicity, says the governor of California. And it doesn't matter if that policy winds up killing more people or is not based in science, because it's not based in science. In fact, maybe that's the point. It'll level the playing field. In Oregon, the head of the public health department, Rachel Banks, has made the same commitment. If you want the vaccine, you had better not be white. Quote, "We have a variety of ways to ensure there's equitable distribution, both geographically and particularly focused on communities of color who've seen unfair, disproportionate impact from COVID-19. To get a little more specific, Oregon's health authority has released a statement that promises that, quote, Black, Indigenous, Latino, Latina, Latinx, Pacific Islander, and tribal communities will have, quote, equitable access to vaccination, meaning first dibs. In a world like this, where even vaccines are distributed on the basis of skin color, it's no wonder that many have decided to transition to a new race. Why wouldn't they? It doesn't pay to be in your old race. In Oregon, a group of Slavic Americans has petitioned the state's coalition of communities of color for membership, and it was granted, so they're no longer white. Apparently, neither is Nancy Pelosi. She was one of the first people in the country to get the vaccine, so Pelosi is now a person of color as well as essential, which at this point are basically the same thing. That is the consensus now all over the country from our leaders.